Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm back for part 2. I'm just going to show you guys really quick. I'm just stamping these ones. And I've done more of the prep work, so this one will be shorter. So first I had showed you guys this flower right here. And we did this one by cutting it into 4. Well, I thought I would try it and see about cutting it into 8. So making 8 slits instead of 4. So I have done that, and I've actually already done a couple, and I really like the way they look. They look very similar, but they just have a little bit more, they're a little bit fuller. So for this one, I just cut them all into 8, and we're going to, I did the same thing. I pierced the center. This was alcohol ink, so it won't bleed, so I kind of get that pattern. And we're just going to spritz these like we did the other ones. And we're going to roll them up into a ball. And then I had said I was going to show you the one that looked like it was tea dyed. So I'm going to show you guys that one as well. So we're just going to scrunch these up. And when you scrunch them, like, you don't have to scrunch them just into a ball. You know, just kind of play with it and move all the petals different ways. And then I'm going to show you guys this one. So this one is without cutting it at all. So it's just a solid scallop circle. So here I've cut the circles out. I've already distressed them, and I just kind of, like, the top one is more distressed than the bottoms. These just have it slightly around the edges. So we're just going to lay those on your workspace to spray. So we're going to do that, and then we're just going to spritz these as well. And that ink will still bleed. It'll get a nice color. I just did this by stacking them all and then going around the edges. So then we're just going to scrunch these too. So get those scrunched up. And I love these. I love the way they look. I'm already addicted to making them. And I did find another tip that I found is if you put 2 of the coffee filters together, your punch actually punches better and you get more. So you would only have to punch twice for one flower. So now for this first one, this teal, we're just going to unravel it. And this one has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, this one has 7 petals. So just kind of cut it, you know, how you want to do. And for this stamp, it's actually a Stampin' Up! Set, and it was the polka dots. In case you were wondering. So just kind of get those laid out. And I really like the way the small brads look in the center as opposed to the larger brads. If you had a bigger circle punch, a larger brad might be better. But for these ones, I really like the small because it kind of is easier to cover up. Okay, so now that these ones are all spread out, I'm just going to get a brad here. If I can grab one. Okay. So we're just going to get a brad, and again, we're going to line up where this slit is. We want a full petal there. So we're just going to stagger our flowers so that we don't have any, like, open spaces. So just keep putting them on your brad. And once these dry, you could always turn them and spin them and make them look exactly how you wanted. But so you could leave it like that because that is really pretty too. But I just like to, you know, kind of scrunch them into the middle and make it look a little bit fuller. So that is what I did there. And I just really like the way that looks. It's just a nice little full flower. So there's that, and then these ones have a nice pattern too. I use this this stamp here from Stampin' Up. So I really like those ones. And then we're just going to unravel these ones we did also. don't know if you guys can hear my kids. They're running around playing or chasing each other. Okay, so now these are all unscrunched up, and again, I'm just going to take a smaller brad, and since this one is the one that has the most, let's see, there, since this one has the most color, I'm just going to put this one on first, and then I'm just going to follow with the rest. And for these ones, you don't have to worry about staggering because they're a circle. So just get those put on there. And set your brad. And again, you could leave it like that because that is really pretty too. Or you can just kind of scrunch it up in the middle. And I like all the layers to be different. So I'm just taking like the first layer and scrunching it. Then I'm going to take the second layer and just scrunch around it. This is going to give us a little bit of a different look than that first one had. So I'm just going to keep going and scrunching these all around each other, and so they're not all the same. So just keep scrunching it up, and then these last few is okay. We'll just do this. So now we have that bud shape, and then we're just going to kind of pull it out. And you get a really full look doing it that way. I kind of like that better. So it all depends on how you just scrunch it up. So here's this one, and let's see. There's the brad in there. So you can see this one, and if you wanted, you could pull this back out so you kind of still have that circle shape. And then this, you could just scrunch it this way, and you would have that more open circle. So there's that one, and that's like this one. And I will just show you really quickly the rest of the flowers that I have made. This is using that squiggly line stamp as well. So those look really cool. They almost look like pom-poms. And here's this one. I think the more you cut them, the more full they will look. So there is some of those. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys. Hopefully it inspired you to make some flowers of your own. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.